Welcome to more Gran Turismo Sport Closed Beta Specialtatin. Today we have some Group 4 cars around Willow Springs Big Willow, and I know y'all saw that before, but this race has something different in it.
Think you need it. And Sam, and Barrett, me, Patrick, all you guys. Have a good one.
I got invited into the Coil Club for this one. All of the top 8 drivers in qualifying around this track for North America are all in the same live chat. So yeah, we have double Special Terry, or maybe even more for this race too. More than just a single Terry, and that's pretty picking awesome, folks. That's pretty picking awesome. And I know also this ain't the newest race. This is from a while ago. But from extenuating circumstances, I didn't have internet any yesterday, so I couldn't race or record any. I couldn't record because I didn't really have anything new to record where I couldn't race. Because the day before I did a live stream, so y'all already saw those races, and then the day before that I didn't have time to record, and the day after this, I don't have time to record either, so it ain't the newest race, but as y'all can see here, it's a pretty picking good race, and that's really what counts. And as I said, all of the top 8 in North America are in the same chat, and quite a few of them are in the same race, including me. And even though my internet can't handle a mic, it's still pretty picking cool to listen to the chat in general. And the way my internet acted yesterday, I don't think anytime soon my internet will be able to handle a mic. The region that I'm actually in can't support much more internet than, like, I have max. Like, I have a 10 megabyte internet plan, and the max internet my region can actually support at once is 12. So even if I got the fastest internet possible around here, it wouldn't be really much better at all. So I'm just kind of living in an area that just can't have the best internet, but nonetheless, I'm doing what I can with it. And I'm also sort of doing what I can with a controller and automatic transmission, too. I know manual's faster and such, but I've just never really learned manual all that good. If it has a terrible rev limiter and it, like, half of the max RPMs it has peak power, I'll go to manual, but I've tested it before. I don't have the best reflexes, and I ain't necessarily best at timing the shifts. I race more by muscle memory, and trying to do double muscle memory and knowing when to shift and knowing when to turn is just, I ain't really the best at it. And especially on a controller, too. If I had a full wheel setup, I probably would use manual, because it'd basically be like driving a car. And I don't necessarily know manual in a car either, but I think I could definitely shift manual better in a car than on a controller. Or at least on a manual in a car that has a decent transmission, but I don't know. I don't know. Actually, I don't think I've ever driven a manual transmission car. I got the Ram, which is it has a transmission, but if it goes over about 20 miles an hour anyway, it has like black smoke, so it's really more of just a yard vehicle, and it actually ain't even at my house because it's not powerful enough to go to my house. Somebody just gave it to me free because it's not really road worthy anymore. It's just sort of a vehicle I can drive around. And, I mean, that's still cool. I got a free truck. I got a free Ram. But it ain't really going anywhere fast. But it does kinda sort of run. But anyway, I don't know how I ended up talking about... Oh yeah, manual transmission versus automatic transmission. Yeah, the people who have wheels run manual and are pretty picking fast. Fastest I've gone on this track so far is a 119.9, and I thought that was an amazing lap. And for like a few hours, I was within a second of the leader, and with an automatic and a controller, until the leader ran a 118.8, and I couldn't even see what they ended up getting to on the last day because I couldn't race them because that was the day I didn't have internet. So, yeah, GTR running to 118.8 or maybe even faster by now is amazing. Definitely watch his channel because he does better analysis and tutorial videos on how to go fast than I do. I guess in a way mine can still be useful because I am on a controller and he's on a wheel, but he definitely knows more about the kind of stuff than I do because he actually raced cars before. I've raced video games before. Hopefully eventually I'll get to race cars before or after, I guess, in the future, but I'm gonna need a lot of stuff to go my way for that, a lot of stuff. But anyway, this is a pretty cop picking good racing. It's getting down to the nitty gritty. For a while there, it sort of just stayed the same, which ain't necessarily a bad thing. But yeah, it's getting down to the point of I'm going to try to make a move here, and I got the inside here, so can I make a move here? I don't know. I'm definitely on the inside there, but he definitely has the momentum there, and well, not quite. That got tighter than bark on a tree at the end there, but he got through there just barely risking that outside line, and it paid off for him. He was clear by no more than about the diameter of bark on a tree, but he made it through there, and that was definitely good driving by him there, and not terrible driving by me there. I kept it clean, I kept it where I qualified, and yeah, I can't really complain too much because I got third with some pretty cop big and good drivers, and I was in the chat with a lot of the pretty cop big and good drivers in this race too, and yeah, that's pretty cop big and cool all around, folks, and there will be more pretty cop big and cool racing in the future. Yeehaw!